It is 8:18 p.m. Dick Cheney was the vice president of George Bush, the younger one. People should know the difference between them. I don't know the difference. They just have a middle initial that's different. No, if that happened 1,000 years ago and there was no middle initial difference, you would think it's the same person. Even today, people are thinking it's the same person because they don't know that there were two, right? Now, Dick Cheney was vice president for George Bush, um, who lived he was a senator. George Bush was a senator of from which state, or the governor? I think he was a governor of Texas, right? Was he? I don't remember. But Cheney and George Bush invaded Iraq. Cheney also served in George Bush, who had one term after President Reagan. Was he the Secretary of State or something else? And I think he was the Secretary of Defense under Ronald Reagan. I think I remember writing Dick Cheney in boot camp, but I didn't know who it was. And I remember the man from Jamaica, his name too, but I didn't know who they were, didn't know what they looked like. And I think I saw President Clinton somewhere in California when he was governor. Because I had my boot camp, not my boot camp, my Actutra there. Now I was with two women who kind of escorted me. I didn't know who they were. They may be famous or not, I don't know. Maybe I'm mistaken about all of this. But what I know that I saw was George Bush saying that he is paying for veterans or whoever they were out of his own pocket because he sent them to Iraq. Now, what I have in mind is that the president doesn't know whether his decision is sound or not. What happens is what a plan is, what a plan is, it may take 30 or 40 years, but that's a plan. And when the right people get into office or the department, then the plan is executed or run. Executed and run is the same in programming. Now, I have a feeling that when I was at City College, that someone was in my account, my mainframe account. It could be the instructor that taught me 210, computer science 210 was it, assembly language. Someone said, "Why are you nice to that guy?" looked like he was trained. So I don't even know what grade I got for that class and whether it's in my transcript or not. But coming back to the point, the main point is George Bush says that he made a mistake in destroying Iraq. What do the American people think? That was a mistake or that was a very good thing? Now, Iraq had maybe one F-16 left, and if my information is true, that F-16 flew to Tehran and stayed there. Saddam Hussein has body doubles, just like Putin has body doubles. You learn that after a while because it's on the news. So who died? You don't know. Did Osama bin Laden die and got buried at sea? You don't know. You just know what they tell you. Even a death certificate from a doctor doesn't mean that that person died. They take some money and write your death certificate or a birth certificate, right?